Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you and I'm going to demonstrate a project which gives you a complete overview how a pipelines execute automatically using Webhook. So here I have used the Kubernetes, which is a EKS, the managed Kubernetes service provided by AWS. And for the repository, I have used ECR Elastic Container Registry. It stores the Docker images. So yes, here is the demonstration. So you could see that here I have already configured all of this thing, and here I'm using Jenkins as a pipeline tool. So yes, you could see that I have intentionally filled two of the pipelines, and now again I'm going to make changes in my repository, so it will reflect and it will run complete pipeline. So it will build a new image and push to the ECR and deploy on our Kubernetes. So here I have made some changes. You could see that some changes, and now I'm going to make the commit. And again our pipeline is triggered. So the pipeline is triggered by Webhook. So whenever some changes are there, so get GitHub pull make the poll to the Jenkins server, and it would reflect here. So now you could see that this pipeline is automated, and now he got a new pull, and it is just check out the latest code and now testing, and it is building the Docker container. Now it's built, and now it's going to push to the ECR Elastic Container Registry, and after that, next step is to deploy on the Kubernetes, the EKS. And yes, the this is going to be finished, and it will take a bit of time. Now we succeeded, and our deployment is finally completed. And also you could see that our pipeline stages, like how it goes, like if it is failed. So you could also see that, and also you could see the console output, so where you can get the detailed logs about your pipeline stages, like getting clone new code and building artifacts and the check and different stages according to your pipeline. This is just a demonstration where I have given a minimum stages for just for demonstration purpose, and I have also configured the AWS CLI for talking with the my Kubernetes cluster using kubectl. And now you could see that on a manifest I have assigned three replica set. So now I have total three pods on my Kubernetes cluster. And now you could see that this is my deployment name. I have manifested all the configuration on my manifest file of Kubernetes. And you could also see that on a service type I have exposed over the load balancer. So here is our endpoint to get our application. So if like if you want to access our application, you just have to put this load balancer URL on the browser, and you could also use Route 53 to route the traffic using domains. For now I'm not using domain, so you could just check all whole configuration of our Kubernetes, the services, pod, and also the detail, the pod and the cluster and the services and all. So yes, this is the load balancer. I'm just going to copy and paste on the browser. So now you will see this is the or application. This is just a basic application I just want to demonstrate. And again, you could see that this is a change which just reflected. We made the change. The change is some changes on my HTML file. And yes, so now this is my node group. You could see that. And you could see that this is my node group. And this is my Kubernetes version 1.31. And this is my Kubernetes cluster name, end-to-end key. It is end-to-end deployment. So this is my cluster. I have created this cluster to demonstration. And on the node group, this is my node group, my K8 is node group, and under the node group I have added the node where my application is running actually, and all the workloads are there. And this is my ECR repository. So whatever the containers are created, this is going to push on this private repository. And also I have used the build number to track or builds. Whenever new build created, it tag with the new latest build. So you could see that the latest build is 0.15. So yes, and like this is we could also use the Docker hub as well, but for the AWS specific video I have just created this thing. So according to your preference and your organization requirement, you could utilize whatever the services you want. And for the exposing this application I have used this load balancer. So all the traffic for my application is routed using the load balancer. So this is just a front-end application. This is not a bit of complex, but uh, you could see that I have exposed via load balancer. So this is a load balancer, and this is again a older load balancer. I have to delete this. I'll do this later. And yes, you could see that like right now we have two load balancers that was created earlier, like 2 days ago. And no, I'm not going to delete right now. I'll do that later. For the sake of this video, we are just going to move with this latest load balancer which I have created. And yes, see, this is the configuration. So I didn't created this thing manually. It is manifested by my manifest file of Kubernetes deployment on the under the service file. And so you could see that this is the overview of my load balancer, and these are the specifications and descriptions. And yes, and you could see that my load balancer. Yes, we could use the Route 53 to route our traffic using our domain, but this is just a demonstration purpose. So you could also see that that was my application, the simple node application. If you want to check out my project, I'll also provide the link on the description. So here, this is the my application, and again I'm going to demonstrate the automation of this pipeline. I'm going to make another change, and it would run whole pipeline. Again, it is going to clone new code and made build and check the issues, and after that it is going to push, and then all the things are going to be executed as earlier. So now this time I made change more. I just made a simple change, which is a more changes, and it is going to be reflected to our application. So once it pipeline, sorry, our pipeline execution is done, so we could see that. So still our pipeline is running. Once it done, so you'll able to see on our application. So yes, now it is executing. Now it's building the container, and I think so it's done. Yes, it's done. Now it is pushing to the ECR, and it is still pushing. So this is a complete flow how pipeline works, how automated pipeline works exactly using Webhook. And now it is pushed to the ECR, and now it is going to deploy on my Kubernetes cluster. And it would take a bit of time, but not more time. Still, we'll wait for the complete deployment. And now it is deployed. You could see that now it's done. So we succeeded our pipeline execution. So now I am going to refresh this page, so you'll see the latest reflect. So now it is some changes, and now you could see that or new changes, which is a more changes. So this is the demonstration how the automated pipeline works and how DevOps make the easy over the deployments. So yes, thank you guys. Stay tuned for the videos and yes, bye bye.